everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is MTG Ghoul Dude, and today we're going to be running back the Digging Up the Past series. If you're new to the channel, my Digging Up the Past series is where we go from alpha all the way to the current sets, and we dig up the zombies throughout Magic's history. And we give a little bit of information about the set and whatnot. A little bit about Fututre before we get started. Is actually released in May of 2007, May 4th, to be with you. Also, it actually introduced our tribal card type, tribal instant, tribal enchantment, etc. So, to get started, we're going to start with a Grape Scrabbler. And this just may be my personal opinion, but for me, the mana cost off to the side is not where I feel it's at. I think off to the side, it's a neat effect, but leave a comment down below and tell me if you like the mana cost off to the left or if you like it off to the right. But for 3 and a black, Grape Scrabbler is a 2/2, but it has a madness ability for 1 and a black. When you discard it, you can play it from exile. But it also says when it comes into play, if its madness cost was paid, you may return target creature card in a graveyard to its owner's hand. So it's basically like a Gravedigger type effect where you can pull back any creature, except it doesn't have to be a zombie. Mass of Ghouls. For 3 and 2 black, you get a 5/3 zombie warrior. Could be pretty good in like an Ishin deck if you need warriors or samurai. Or it could be good in a warrior deck. Just a big 5/3 for a 5. The art on it's really good though. Puget Cyclops. For 3 and a black, you get a 3/3 zombie Cyclops. When it comes into play, scry 1, then reveal the top card of your library. Puget Colossus gets -X until end of turn, where X is that card's converted mana cost. So you could actually use this as psych fodder if you have like a big spell on top, but you want to keep it there. And then you could like find a way, like you could have death triggers on zombies and stuff. So it could be useful, just really just depends on the type of deck you're wanting to put it in. Skirk Ridge Exhumer. For 1 and a black, you get a zombie spell shaper that's a 1/1. And it has the ability for a black, tap it, discard a card. You can put a 1/1 black zombie goblin creature token named Festering Goblin into play with, when Festering Goblin is put into a graveyard from play, target creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn. This the creature in name that it's naming, Festering Goblin, is actually a card we've covered before, and if not, we probably will. But Festering Goblin was the precursor to like Festering Mummy and like all the different cards that actually zombie cards that do deal with -1/-1s. Yixilid Jailer. For 1 and a black, you get a 2/1 zombie wizard. Cards in graveyards lose all abilities. Now I'm not going to say this is a bad zombie, because this can be a very beneficial zombie if this is not playing into your game plan. So like if you actually do plan on reanimating anything, do it with spells and not with their abilities, because you won't be able to use their abilities once they go into the graveyard. But any other time, this is actually a good control card against other decks that want to use cards they need to play from the graveyard. That have, like, if you are going against a mirror match, zombie mirror match, and they have their Gravecrawler combo getting ready to set up. As long as you have Yixilid Jailer, they can't play their Gravecrawler from the graveyard. Which I feel like that would be a perfect, just good try. Let me show you how it's done moment. Then we're going into our rares. First rare is Corlash, heir to Blackblade. For 2 and 2 black, you get a legendary creature, zombie warrior. That's star. Corlash, heir to Blackblade's power and toughness are each equal to the number of swamps you control. For 1 and a black, you can regenerate him, but it also has an effect or an ability called Grandeur, which most of the time requires you to discard another card named the named card to do an effect. This one allows you to search for 2 swamps and put them into play, tap and shuffle your library. But depending on your format, you may or may not have that ability to run more than one copy of Corlash. So in Commander, and this is a pretty good like mono black deck, big mana black. But in any other deck, it's kind of lackluster because of its limited ability and reliant on swamps. And then our last card for the day is Bridge from Below. For 3 black, it's an enchantment, and whenever a non-token creature is put into your graveyard from play, play it. If Bridge from Below is in your graveyard, put a 2/2 black zombie creature token into play. Whenever a creature is put into an opponent's graveyard from play, if Bridge from Below is in your graveyard, remove Bridge from Below from the game. Now, you really just need to find a way to put Bridge from Below in your graveyard, which is really odd because it's an enchantment that goes to the board, or you have to mill, and then you have to try and take advantage of it while it's in your graveyard, which is the weirdest thing to me. But I do enjoy this card as a potential combo piece that you can throw in and add to a Gravecrawler combo, so you can just spin out more tokens. What is his name? The reason he got banned in Modern because he relied heavily on this card. I'll think of it later, but this was a good card in that deck along with like Vegevine and stuff like that. And it was a self-mill deck to try and get Bridge from Below in the graveyard. And then you would convoke him out and delve out cards to pay his mana cost to bring him out. But anyway, guys, that will be it for the day. I appreciate y'all stopping and watching. If y'all have any comments, leave them in the comment section down below. And if this is what you like, you want to see more of it, go on ahead and find the playlist, run back up through alpha up to where we're at now, and let me know what you think. But alright guys, I will see you guys next time.